everybody. Welcome to another episode. In fact, another season of Dami Loves Travel. I'm very excited to be here again with my favorite person. Okay, go now. I know you're dying to say something.
Am I allowed to talk now? You say I shouldn't talk.
I know you're dying to say something.
Okay. It's all right. I'm talk.
Talk.
It's
It's
my
okay.
feelings.
You're fast becoming my favorite.
Fast. I was your favorite before you even knew you had a favorite.
Oh my God.
Eh?
Don't be proud. Come
Dami,
on. Yeah.
Do you love travel?
I do.
Do you love Woske?
No.
I do.
Don't.
You do.
I don't.
I'm excited to be back.
Yeah, thank you. It's always good to have you here.
It's always good to be here
I know.
in places that have air condition because the air condition in my apartment is falling apart. Okay, so
There's
sorry.
always one thing or the other with you. Like, I don't know what's
I
going
don't know.
on.
They're chasing me from my village.
We need to write letters to them that they should take a pause
They
when
can't
you're on
read.
this
They
episode.
can't read. I
When
need
you're
to
on
send
this show.
telegram.
All right.
Wait, Telegram is also about reading. I should send what? Do I call them in the village? Should I travel there and beg them for mercy? Do you have people in your village that are following you?
No, they don't know about me. Like,
Wait, okay, so Dami
I've
Loves
been
Travel,
able to
right?
escape
Can
them.
you sponsor travel to the village?
Oh, absolutely. Sure, you want to
Really?
go and meet the people that are following you?
Yes,
You
exactly.
want to go and
I'll
meet
follow
them?
back. Yes, exactly. I need help. I need help.
Absolutely. We'll find a way for you to get there.
I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, it's so good to be back. Let's get right into it, you know. Let's do
What's
what
happening?
I've come here
To do.
to do.
Fada, pam, pam, pududum, 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 pududum. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to get right into
Okay.
it, right? So let's talk about, like, lavish spending
Let
in
me cross my leg
Nigeria.
in a different way. Lavish
in Nigeria
spending.
and abroad. Again, I'm showing this question to you because I know you used to live in the abroad.
I got money. Yeah.
Oh, you got money?
That's why you're
I
asking me
didn't
about
know you
lavish
got
spending now.
money.
Hmm?
I didn't know.
I'm
Give me
dressed
my
like a lavish
money.
person. Give me my money.
Oh my God! I wish it
That's
is you
yours
that
now.
they can do that to.
Do yours now.
Because I'm not going to be the last person.
No, there are other people. Do yours
There's
now.
no other person here except me and you. So,
Give me my money.
but if I didn't clap for you, you know that.
So that's your business.
Even if I had done it,
That's
I
your
didn't
business.
clap for me. It won't
myself.
work.
I clap for myself, which is more important.
Yeah. so-
Children, always clap for yourself.
yeah. We will.
Okay.
We will clap.
Oh, you're a children?
Uh-huh. I'm somebody's child.
Well, congratulations.
I am somebody's child.
Baby girl.
Yes, please.
Take me to
Okay.
Qatar.
You're going nowhere but your village.
No, but if you can sponsor my travel to my village, I need to go find out.
I'll find the people that are following you.
Yes.
Good. But yeah, let's get right back
Lavish
into it.
spending.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
In Nigeria and abroad, like, you know, just how I always think Nigerian people like show off in clubs
Okay.
and show like excess display of wealth.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think it's like that abroad.
You don't think it's like that abroad?
Yeah, because I've partied abroad
Yeah.
and nobody's throwing money around.
Okay.
Oh, but do you think otherwise?
I don't think of otherwise. I know the facts.
Okay.
And the fact is this. Nigerians exist in Nigeria
True.
and they also exist abroad.
True.
When you go abroad, the Nigerians that are abroad
Yes.
are the ones spending their monies. Do
But
you understand?
Do they spend it like they do?
Yes,
here?
they do. It's because here we like to like throw things around and then in abroad, right? Okay, first of all, the way you spend money is not very, very, very visible. Like you don't see the cash. You see this thing. Like
Evidence.
see the Vuitton. Camera one. See the Vuitton, eh? That's what you see. You see the value.
Yeah.
So
I get it.
Nigerians,
Like they're
right?
well dressed.
Yeah.
Like
They're wearing
Rolex.
Van Cleefs and Bikiloroko bracelets, yeah.
Van Cleef.
Yeah, exactly. It costs thousands of dollars, but it's just like some people wear
Oh,
10.
I get it.
They wear 10, you think it's tattoo on their arm. Like so
Okay, so
Nigerians
that's the
spend
way they
money.
display.
Yeah. So you go, you enter a club and you say you want a section. There's no section available. They booked it for months.
Oh, really?
You can So
you mean
it's-
like
so the way we spend at home is kind of but abroad, people with money, and especially the people with money I mean most of them live abroad, you know, more often than not than at home. So if you go out there, you're trying to compare, like you're trying to do bottle for bottle. You that are working a tech job, You that are working a tech job versus the prince of wherever.
Yeah.
You can't compete abroad.
So do you mean like, okay, if you're saying like there's also like lavish spending abroad, you're still saying it's the Nigerians that are doing it? That's what you mean?
I mean,
like other people that are not Nigerians
for instance, let me tell you.
it?
So I was watching a TikTok the other day, and these women, they were talking about, they were South African women, and they were talking about being a jollof babe or jollofina or something like that, because the guys in the clubs in abroad where they know, like that Nigerian guys, and they spend, and then the babes that like rich guys, the Nigerian guys, they carry them. You understand?
Yeah.
And the men that like, rich people, and the Nigerians, they carry them too. So you understand?
Yeah.
So we not only spend locally, we spend abroad. Yeah. The way we spend depends on the country, right? But we do it.
But it's not possible that Nigerian men dominate the world.
You said it's not possible.
Their population at home cannot be the same outside.
It's not the population at home, but it's the strength of your showing.
So they determine the culture of spending abroad.
How in films, right?
Yeah.
You have normal human beings and you have Superman. That's how Nigerians spend money in different. Like you can't out Buga a Nigerian in any context. You can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean.
I would always feel like when
and that's my opinion, though.
Yeah.
Before EFCC come find me, that's my opinion. But the people I've seen spending abroad, in fact, it's later or months later I will find out that person is Nigerian.
Oh wow.
We be spending. What is your own opinion of lavish spending?
Because I've partied here and I've seen situations where, of course, Nigerian people dress well all the time. I dress well.
Dami loves dressing. Welcome to our podcast. Dami loves dressing.
No. But what I mean is like, even women, men, they always like dress expensive. And on top of that, there's always this display of who buys the most bottles. People use that to make a statement, and outrageous amount of money are being spent. Display of wealth always happens, up to the point where they're even like spending, they're spraying money, they're giving out dollars.
So let me even support what I was saying, right? In that I said, Nigerians outspend, right?
Yeah.
And that's within the circles of black people where I roll, right? I've never partied with Arab people, right? I hear that money is different. Right, so yes, and so the way they spend is by maybe gold bars or something of that nature. Like I don't know, right?
Yeah.
So I've not partied with them, but within the circles of black people where I hang out, the Nigerians they do the most. I went to school with in my university. They were the kids of like presidents of different African countries. The children of like governors and ministers were still better, like spending more than the heads of state because we out there, man. I
know. And sometimes I feel like it's overdone up to the point where, because I can't remember that. I can remember that I also
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
When
drink Gary.
I also saw like a post that went viral on Instagram where it was Kenya podcast or something, and they're like, you know what? You will not see a Kenyan go into a club and use champagne to wash their hands. They're always Nigerians. Yeah,
that's kind of the context of what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
But I also know that sometimes this happens that, at the end of the day, they get themselves into debt and all of these things.
Who's they?
The people because everybody's always trying, they're always trying to keep up, and there is no limit to it. Yeah, so there is no limit to this thing.
So the advice is that, and like I said before, I said you can't go bottle for bottle with a Nigerian person. You can't, because
they rather get into debt than let you beat them.
That's what it is that if you are a 90, so that's the pitfall is the 95 person will enter the club because he came with $10,000 that he has saved, and he will spend all that money.
Wow.
And then the other person that you're competing with will continue buying bottles.
I know.
So you can't do that. You can't do bottle for bottle against a Nigerian person and think that you win. You have a Capital One credit card. No, it's cash. There's cash inside the boots.
In a nutshell, Nigerian people, they are odogus.
If you want to oppress, if you are
in
looking
this economy.
no, that's the American economy again. We are abroad. We're talking
Oh,
about
but
abroad.
Nigerian economy is hard too.
But their money is not coming from here now.
I get it.
Yeah, their money is not coming from here. Look, so the best way, financial advice, ladies and gentlemen, if you follow this, you will fail. But financial advice, once you get dollars, invest in property, not where they use dollars to buy. Other currencies to buy it. So when you have your property in dollars and it's appreciating and then you use the benefits from that to buy something else and buy something else. I mean, that's the way to go.
Yeah. I get it.
So that money it's to a certain level, and especially if it's government money, government money is in dollars.
Man,
so
I get it. Like, okay, but also, like, can we talk about like the culture shock, like how comfortable drug abuse is abroad and in Nigeria? Because in Nigeria, I know there are like a lot of drugs, or like in the clubs, it's always maybe someone is smoking weed, and then you're drinking like a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
But abroad, they're passing Molly around, all of those stuff, and like they're very comfortable with it. Like,
okay,
what's that experience like?
So I'll say this. It was a shock to me as well when I came back to Nigeria about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and I saw people doing like heavy drugs. And I realized it's a function of the people you surround yourself with, right? Yeah. There are some people who can afford hard drugs, right?
Because hard drugs are not cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap at all.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't drink. Don't drink. I know alcohol is very easy to get. Don't drink either. It's bad for you. I will have cocktails later.
Oh my God.
but alcohol and drugs are really bad for you. Though, there's the recreational aspect and, do things in moderation, be responsible, but don't do drugs.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it's a myth that it's very, very common abroad. It's the people you surround yourself with that determine what kind of things are in your periphery. So if you are amongst good people, maybe the worst case, you're sipping wine at brunch, you're doing mimosas, and so. But if you surround yourself with...
I don't even drink at all.
You don't drink at all?
No.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
I drink water.
She does, yes.
Drink
Camera
water.
1. But so it's the kind of people you surround yourself with. So whether in Nigeria or abroad, right? If your friends, if you are 2 degrees of separation from a drug dealer, drugs go enter now.
I understand. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it looks like it's readily available in like any other places, except like Nigeria are very coded with it. I'm not even saying they don't do it, but they're like, you won't find somebody doing it by the street side or wherever.
But they don't do drugs by the street side in America either.
Have you been to some places?
Are you talking about weed? But weed is legalized in a lot of America. Are you talking about weed?
Okay, but that's the foundation of it, though.
No. Weed is a recreational drug. For years now, weed has been classified. I mean, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke because I'm a singer. La 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 la, and it dries up my sinuses. I don't do weed. I eat brownies. What did you say? So oh yeah. She's like, she doesn't. What's a cast?
Okay. It's just
Mr.
interesting to hear
Charlie. Okay.
It's just interesting to hear that.
Anyway.
But that happens in Nigeria as well. It's not just okay. So let me just give you an example. Like,
this is on drugs, Abi.
Yeah,
and
I will not go to.
Being common. Yeah.
I will not go to a Nigerian party.
Yeah.
And then they will offer me brownies.
Okay.
They would come and whisper to your ears like, "Do you want brownies?" Right? But abroad, it's expected. Like, you don't have brownies at your party. You know what? I need to get out of here.
Yeah,
like,
it depends on the kind of party. So again, I've been to those parties where like, there's brownies in the kitchen. They just make sure. But I won't say it's expected. It depends on the kind of party you go to. Like, I have different kinds of friends. I have the friends that they do lots of drugs. So they have sativa. They have
what's
weed.
sativa?
It's a kind of weed, I think, that has THC or something. If you know, then you're a bad person and you should be in jail. I don't know. I don't know the deal.
But
right?
you do.
But I don't know the difference. I don't take it, right?
Oh, yeah.
But they'll come. You see different trays, different color brownies. They'll say, okay, this one is stronger. This one is there. You take a corner of this, and then you be high for the night or whatever. So I have those friends, and I have other friends that they're married, they have kids. Like, we're not doing drugs. We'll sip wine, we'll talk, we'll eat jollof rice, we'll laugh into the night, 3 a.m. and then we'll go home. And then I have friends that's my divorced friends, right? There's like 16 of us. We'll be playing board games and stuff, and then somebody will break out the hookah. The hookah is infused with weed and stuff like that. So it depends on which company.
Okay, so let me try and explain what I'm trying to say. So, okay, I mean, this is like a new wave of the conversation, but you know how, like, in Nigeria, if you're married, you have kids, especially as a woman, you're not expected to party or like go out. Like, the society just kind of frown on it. It's the narration is changing a little bit now, but I mean, there's still that they look at you like you're not supposed to be here. But it's not like that abroad.
So there's,
like
there's a cultural difference.
And it's a shock to me because
so when you go abroad, partying with married people.
Like, and
I mean, you know,
and that does not, like, let me tell you, in a
Nigerian, Nigeria, right, is Owambe. And I'm telling you,
it's not the same.
No, I'm not saying it's the same. I say it's the replacement for it. It's in Owambe, you expect married people to be there, and they can party till late.
It's not good to box a woman into a box.
I'm not even talking about boxing a woman into a corner, but married women, that's the kind of partying they do in Nigeria, right? So a church function, a marriage, a wedding, a funeral, a birthday, like, so there is replacement for this kind. Now in abroad, right, you party for any reason, right, or no reason at all. Right, you do birthdays also.
No, but they're intentional about it abroad. That's what I found out. Because when I'm abroad with my friends that are married, the husband even encourage it. They support it. Like, they will stay with the kids and be like, you know what, just go out with your friends.
So we're talking about this earlier.
It's fine, but it's not like that here.
No, we're talking about this earlier, right? So why the context is different is abroad, right? Your community is not here. You have to go and meet your community elsewhere. So that's why it's better to be intentional to go out. But here, your community is everywhere around you. You go to church, you see them. You see them all the time. So when you party, it is an extension of the social environment. Abroad, you have your neighbor is Johnson and Regina and somebody else. That's not your social circle, right? You're not next door to the Nigerians that you know.
Oh no, but that's not.
So that's why going out is a very intentional thing for married people abroad.
In my own experience, the friends I'm talking about are whole Nigerians, but of course they don't live in Nigeria; they live abroad.
But do they live close to each other?
Not too far.
And they don't see each other often.
No, I mean, abroad, you don't really like see each other. Everybody's busy with their lives.
That's my point.
At every point where they're able to like find a day to go out together, they go partying into the next day, and it's fun. And it doesn't mean anybody is wayward or doing any bad thing, whatever. Like, it's just joyous to see that, and to see that the family even supports it. The husband is able to, like, you know what, I'll stay with the kids. You
have girls'
night out. That's enough can break a marriage in Nigeria.
But you do understand, like I'm saying, there's a trade-off, right? When they're not doing girls' night. But when you go for Owambe with all the women in your circle, that's girls' night.
Men don't do Owambe. The Owambe that you're talking about.
No, but men also do boys' nights now in abroad.
Yes,
I'm saying there's a trade-off.
I understand. Owambe, you're not going to do an overnight thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. It's different. It's a very different. It's safe because you're like at Owambe, there are different level of. There's even like elderly people. You don't expect anything wild at an Owambe.
You don't? Have you been to some Owambes?
But nightclub, you can shady balabala in peace.
Shady balabala after party of some weddings. Like, no.
I know.
I
told you like that the narratives are changing a little bit. But even if it's like that, you see that the time where it is time to do like an after party, married women have gone no more. They've gone to their husband's house.
Or they are there, or they are the after party with their husband.
Oh yeah.
So there's a balance, right? I think as Nigerians, we are international citizens. I was saying before on the podcast that there's no language on this planet that Nigerians don't speak. Wherever we are.
On this one, on this last one, because it looks like you're going so on this last one, we disagree to agree. I still don't accept that is a trade-off or there's a balance. Because in Nigeria, they don't allow it. It's not heard of that a woman is going to club, that a married woman is going to club. You're going to go and do what? Like, people still frown on it.
I'm not talking about, yeah, sure. But I'm just saying this. There are things that you do here that you can't do there. And there are things that you do there that you can't do here.
Yeah,
so the replacement for each is what I'm talking about for a balance. So in the place where you can't go to the nightclub, you're doing Owambe, but you're doing nightclub things at the Owambe. You're dancing, you're shaking, you're doing all these things, you're drinking a lot of alcohol. Like it's like a nightclub. It's what it is. It's
not all of them, but I understand what you're saying.
If I'm going to be contextual about it, it's like a strip club because you're throwing money. Look, bro. No. So there's a trade-off of the kind of funds that you're getting back and forth.
I'm going to accept that, but I promise you that it's not the same.
Exactly.
And
I'm saying the trade-off doesn't mean that things are equal. It's just you're doing something just to get the feeling elsewhere.
Please, I can't wait to party with my friends in peace. I beg, like,
in peace?
Yeah.
You don't party with your friends in peace?
Because Nigeria is hard.
All you have to do is
Nigeria is hard. You feel like I'm being judged. Like if you're like in a club, you're like, I look like
they can judge their daddy.
I look like
they can.
But I don't feel judged.
George and Jefferson, they should come and judge. Okay. I have no patience for anybody. They should mind their business.
Yeah. You can say that and you can say that again because you can do whatever you want. Nobody will judge you for it.
In my house,
like,
you throw a party in your house, you'll be fine.
It's relatable to me because
you can't just.
I'm a female.
Okay.
I'm a woman.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can relate more, and I'm telling you this from experience. I'm telling you, like,
partying as a woman is problematic.
Yeah, like people will look at you and be like, even when they don't know your status,
that eye that they used to look at you made blind. Yes.
Amen.
You will lose that eye because who the fuck cares? I'm partying. Am I spending your money? Did you pay for my ticket into Quillox?
Have you been to Quillox before?
No, I don't want to go. Last time I was at Quillox, what happened? It was almost 12 years ago. I don't remember.
That was so long.
Long ago. Maybe it's old Quillox. Maybe they even changed all the chairs.
You're meant to sell a man. Because how can you be talking about club? Like how many years ago?
I mean, DJ, but I know the parties
well.
like that, so you won't find me outside. You won't find me outside.
Yeah.
I'm retired. I'm old. I'm youngishly old.
That is so funny. But you still love a good party, don't you?
Big vibes. If I'm with the right people.
If you're with the right people, if you're with the right vibes, it's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody's judging anybody.
Yeah.
You can all be wild as
if you see me at the bus stop, say hi. If you see me at the body
shop, I need
to
stop
say
saying
hello.
wild. I don't mean it like that.
It's wild now.
I mean, you can be yourself around your friends. You can say whatever. You can vibe. You can rant.
You can shake your bum.
I don't know about that.
You don't know how to shake bum?
Why do you want to shake bum? Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Don't let me choke.
Okay, we can go to the second episode. So tell me, this is like a game.
Game?
Yeah.
I didn't bring my controller.
No, you're not oh God. Not a video game now.
Okay.
Like words. Listen.
But this is a video and we're going to play a game.
Just listen.
All right.
Okay, so arrange this according to your preference.
Pause.
Stop.
Pause.
Stop doing your
Pause.
hands.
Okay, I'll arrange.
Okay. Arrange this according
How many
to your
things
preference.
are they?
Tequila.
How many things? 5 things, okay.
Tequila, cognac, champagne, whiskey, and beer.
Okay. Whiskey, 1. Then
whiskey. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
No, cognac is my number 1.
Really?
Yes. Patron Cafe, which is tequila. So coffee liquor, yeah. And then all the others can come together.
Wherever.
Yeah.
Which one comes last?
Whiskey's last.
Really?
Wait. Is there vodka in there? Is there vodka in there?
No.
Yeah, so whiskey's last.
Not even beer.
Beer. The way I drink beer is I mix it with Sprite.
So
50%.
Like
Yeah, I won't drink beer alone.
I've never drank beer in my life.
Beer is dope. Okay, why beer is dope? My uncles, some of my male friends, they like beer. So whenever they come to a thing, they buy beer.
I mean,
if everybody's drinking beer, but I have to have Sprite for my beer. Or even Fanta Gonsev, I mix my beer with Fanta.
Young.
Yeah.
one of my uncle dropped his bottle. I quickly
Beer.
tried this. It was so bitter.
Why
and
did you?
never again.
Beer is okay, but I have a sweet tooth, right? So I mix it with Fanta or Sprite, 50-50, and I can drink 10 bottles. No, I said I can. I don't, but I can. Yeah. So what's your own order? Number 1 is whiskey. I can see it in your eyes.
No. Oh yeah.
We don't cast. Last.
I love whiskey.
Camera 1, you see.
And then tequila.
Okay.
The rest can whatever. Fuck off as well. Like
beer is the last, Sha.
Obviously, like for real. Like
now, what are those two orphan ones that we don't talk about?
It depends on the mood and what is going on. So there's champagne, there's cognac. I don't care for cognac at all.
I told you cognac is my number 1, right?
Yeah.
And then tequila.
Yeah.
And then champagne.
And then, everybody loves champagne.
And then
I
beer.
like
and
to
then
have champagne on the plane. Like if they come up to me and say, "What would you prefer, champagne or
orange juice?"
Orange.
I say
the
both.
Option is annoying.
I say both, and then I make a mimosa.
I tell them to go get me whiskey. They'll go back inside, or they'll tell me, "Okay, after takeoff."
Oh, so you are a first class flyer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because where I am, the economy plus.
You cannot record.
They don't ask me that question.
You cannot
They say
relate.
water or water. And I say,
You cannot relate to it.
I say sparkling. They say no, we don't have.
Oh my god.
Economy clause.
No,
Economy plus. Sorry.
Truly.
Yes.
I always try my best to get an upgrade. You know, it's cheaper to get an upgrade at the airport.
Yeah, but what if there's no money? I told you,
No,
I only save.
it's
I only
always,
save up for the tickets.
Always,
After that, I don't have nothing.
Yeah, but it's always a fraction.
When I get to the airport, it's dry. Look, it's always a fraction of. Look, when you go to go and buy these Louis Vuittons, right? When you go and buy it, they will say 50% off, and it's still too expensive for me. So even though I'm saving $1,200,
no, it's not 50% of it. It's usually just a certain amount that is like 10% or 5%. It's always easy.
So even no matter how much percent off it is as long as it's not cheap enough for me, I'm not saving money. So I will buy economy plus, and then maybe I'll walk by the first class, and then if you are drinking champagne, I just grab the glass.
You grab glass from
Drink
somewhere.
it quickly. Can they arrest me for it? After I drink it, just spit it out.
No. But they're also. I'm happy we're talking about this.
Sir, you can't be in here.
No. There's also a way to add these add-ons to even when you're flying economy, so you can, pre-order like a different kind of dish, pre-order like wine before you get on board. So even though you're in economy, even though you're in economy or economy plus, whatever you call it,
different. You don't even know what they call our flights. Wow.
I'm joking.
The lavish spenders.
I'm joking.
Do you have cocaine in your bag? Where's your bag?
I don't know what you're talking about. No. I'm dressing sporty today. I didn't even carry a bag.
You didn't even carry cocaine?
Yeah. So, so there's a way to actually live that life, even though you're
be lavish, but on a budget.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Like Louis Vuitton.
But what would you prefer, again, like either to fly like first class or business class, or to stay in a 5-star hotel? What would you prefer?
I'd rather. So my own philosophy about planes is this: no matter if you are at the tail end of the plane next to the toilet or sitting on the captain's lap,
yeah, one of those people.
If the plane will arrive safely, everybody arrives safely together. Give me the 5-star hotel. Yes, give me the 5-star hotel. I will take a cab from it. No, I'll take a trotro. I'll take an Okada to a 5-star hotel rather than take a limo to, I don't know.
Okay, so I will always pick the
flights.
Yeah. I'll tell you
even if your hotel is not vibing.
Yeah. I'll tell you why.
So your hotel has flies, the food is bad.
It's not gonna
your whole holiday is
ruined. It's not gonna be like, listen, because I don't really, if I'm staying in an hotel, I don't really stay in an hotel.
Oh, I do. I'm the person in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know what they say, Latif, fuck your nap. Because Latif is always trying to sleep. Me, I am Latif. If I go to the hotel, I'm resting. The time you are going to go and look at Beluga Whale, take pictures. I'm at home. I'm watching Cartoon Network. Look,
Okay, so like I feel like if I need to, so there are different kind of trips, right? If I need to travel to rest, of course I will also take that. But most times, that's not where it is. I'm traveling to get adventure, to get like the vibe, or you know how the whole place looks
they say,
like.
have you been to Tanzania? I say, yes, I've been there. Oh, how was it, man? The hotel was dope.
I feel like you can stay in any 5-star hotel, even like locally, you still get your feel.
Yes.
So the thing is, if I'm going on a trip, I don't want to sleep. I want to like get the best out of it because I know I'm not staying there for long, right? So I would rather have that experience where, as I'm landing, it's as if I've not gone through anything. You know, if you're on economy, when you're coming out, it's as if they've beaten you.
Yes, but then we are going from there.
Wait, let me just explain to you. First of all, you can never be fresh. I don't know how you want to do it in this life.
Let me tell you how to be fresh.
Your hair is going to be...
One. Let me tell you how to be fresh coming out of economy. First of all, bring extra shirts. Extra shirts. Then bring wipes. They call them dude wipes. They call it wet wipes. Those wipes are for your beer. Right? Right? So wipe your armpits, then use the shirt you're wearing to kind of dab it down, and then wear the fresh shirts. Yes. Okay, listen. And then wait for everybody to leave before you now stand up and carry your things and then go.
I hear you.
You'll be like Omoba because it's only you down the aisle.
It's not the same. I hear you because
it's the same.
Wait, in business class, when the plane is about to take off, they offer you a change of clothes. Listen,
so you wear those clothes?
Hold on.
You wear
listen.
You wear it?
Listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. The new clothes.
And do you wear it?
Listen. And
I take it home.
Wait. Oh my God. If you're in business class, you can have 5 extras. They'll give you. Listen. No. But wait. I'm just trying to tell you why I would choose that option.
Me, it's hotel for me.
And guess what?
Always.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You can take a shower.
In business class?
Yeah.
And do you take it?
I do, all the time.
You do?
Before takeoff.
Oh, when? No aeroplane.
Listen, before takeoff.
You know you to bath in the plane. You bath in the plane.
Because they will even tell you, like, sometimes, like, we're about to land, you want to freshen up. They'll give you all those fresh.
So you shower in the plane.
Guess what? Listen, let me just tell you. Let me just tell you.
What if there's turbulence?
You see that economy?
While you're showering. Or Larry Mogiri.
You see that economy?
You slam your head on the wall.
You can't. It's very stable.
Tell me, because I've never seen this before.
Okay.
When I was in business class, I didn't even go to the toilet. I was just like, ooh.
Okay, so
I'll wrap the blanket. I'll wrap again.
It's not all the planes that have it.
Okay.
The A380s are the ones, right? Yeah, and
who
the
makes
first
that
class.
plane?
The best ones is actually Emirates.
Okay.
They're way more spacious. The bed is a proper bed. You can roll over
but
like 3 times.
Business class I've been on Emirates actually.
Yes,
so
you can roll
I didn't
over.
know there was a shower in the.
Yeah, you can. If you're in first class, you can shower.
Okay.
And there's a bar. You see it, and they bring a la carte food for you, freshly made on the plane. And
Wait,
so let me tell you what it is.
Flight?
So usually these are like long haul flights. But listen, wait, I don't know. I don't care.
How will you know?
Why would I not
This
know?
how those people spend money, gold bars. I know. I can tell you how much I spent on the first class. The business class flight I took about 3 years ago.
There are different ways of doing this.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm
saying? You don't know because they upgraded you.
Yeah, I mean, do you want this story?
We are talking on camera 1. These are the people we're talking about.
Do you want this story? The first time I got on the first class was because I was sick. It's because I was sick on the plane. I was sick on the plane and I wanted to throw up. And then I asked the hair hostess to give me medication. In fact, I said drugs. And she was so scared. She was looking around like,
I need drugs.
We can't give you drugs. Because she was expecting medication. I'm like, in Nigeria, we call it drugs. You understand? But someone in Nigeria passed by and was like, no, she meant medication. I was shivering. It was so bad. I think I was just purging. But then it looked feverish. I was feverish. So they're like, you know what, please come lay down. We're going to make a bed for you in first class. 1 hour later, they came and said, do you feel better? I said, no. I cannot feel better until this plane lands. Because
where were you going?
In my head, from Dubai to Maryland.
Okay, you're going to the US.
Yeah, I was going to the US. And, you know, it was such a beautiful experience because the bed was a proper bed. I slept. And when I came down for the first time, I didn't have bone aches. Like my bones were not aching me. Like I feel, I came out and I was bouncing. I'm like, what? So much energy.
Very soon, economy, they will have you fold your legs up like this.
I
For
don't
12
think
hours.
so.
They'll box you inside and you'll be like this.
I don't think so.
Very soon. No, they are making all the seats and the leg room so narrow. Then you have to pay extra money for economy plus, so your legs can move up a little bit. And I think I'm not a tall person because I would have rebelled.
Anyway, the biggest flex is a private jet. That's the biggest.
That hurts the environment, and at the same time, it's too few people.
You cannot be squeezing your nose to
I can't afford it. Yes, I know.
So is that why you're squeezing your nose? Because if you want good thing, you have to embrace it.
So this is what I'm talking about the excesses of Nigerians. It's like we talk about, we talk about the most expensive things as if it's nothing. And this is what I'm talking about. You can't go to the club and go bottle for bottle against a Nigerian.
My whole energy is coming from what I desire in life.
Because you know, and you've seen it.
No,
you know our people.
But I've never been on a private jet. I'm telling you now, like never.
Have I been on a private jet?
I've never been, but like I'm telling you that
I've not been on one that is flying.
Oh my God, they packed it and you went to look at.
Yeah.
Is there excursion?
No, I used to walk near the hangar, so.
Nice. Okay, get it. But yeah, just like
big vibes.
Just the sweet thing of life, and again, what I've realized, I know I say it before, like, so much waste of money. For people that, I still think it's waste of money. For people that are flying like business class, all of this and all this thing. But let me tell you, you can save more time, and depends on where you are, the kind of business you do. I'm not a big fan of the private jet lifestyle. If you can afford it.
But of course,
not everybody will be able to afford it. But
I don't have what's that Mercedes that has a different name? You know, there's Mercedes and then there's Mercedes.
I'm not a Mercedes.
GM,
girl,
AGM,
so
I be GMAT, I be Mercedes.
I have no
Maybach,
idea.
that one too is Mercedes, but that's what I'm saying. Is that I don't understand luxury. I don't understand lavish this thing. So me, that I'm saying that I don't understand private jet, and I should disagree.
No,
I can agree or disagree.
Honestly,
do I have one?
I don't care for whatever I can afford or not afford. I would live within my limits always.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if anything that is convenient that I can afford, I will pay for it.
Me,
so
that I'm
far,
trying to
it's
buy.
within my
me that I'm trying
bracket.
to buy a bicycle right now.
It's not.
I'm trying to buy a bicycle.
Bicycle or power bike.
Well, I'm trying to buy Okada because I have a personal. I want to be doing dispatch. I used to save. How long do you think I can do dispatch and afford a first class ticket? Okay,
guys,
dispatch.
double us.
Oh no, wait.
Double yours because
I'm planning to buy one bike, right? And each delivery is like 3,000. How much is the first class? How much is the first class ticket?
You know what? It would be faster.
Because it's extra money in my pocket.
It would be faster for you to just like launch a campaign where people will just donate money for you to enter your first than to actually work for it on a
Go fund me. Okay, camera one.
Yes.
We'll fair fly first class.
You can ask Mr. Ayiz how much you have in your account.
Mr. Ayiz.
Don't ask him today.
Hello. Mr. Ayiz yesterday, Mr. Ayiz said he was doing 45 naira lane.
You always watch plates when
and
you
then
go
10
out.
minutes later, he said there's minus 25 that he has used it to buy Sia. What did you say?
Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
I hope the Sia was delicious because Mr. Ayiz, you are fired.
Mr. Ayiz is always fired. And the next episode,
he's back again.
You still call him.
Because I can't afford
He's the
anybody
only
else.
one that can manage your minus something account. Because which accountant are you going to employ? With which money even?
But recommend somebody
I don't know
me.
how Mr. Ace is still with you.
No, it's my dispatch business. It's my dispatch business that's
He's
keeping
looking
us
at the
afloat.
prospects.
It's keeping us afloat.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Now to the final part of the.
I want to stay here for 1 more hour.
I'll leave you. You stay here. You're gonna
Welcome
be
to
here.
the Woske podcast.
Be here with
Woske Loves Travel. I'm going to my
You're gonna be
village, Ikeji Arakeji, in
You'll be here
Iloko
with the
Ijesha, Ocean
cameras.
State. Yes. What?
I will leave you here. You'll be here with the camera.
Take all the cameras. It's just me and camera one.
And your village people. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, to the last one. So,
All right.
which will you prefer? Nightlife in Nigeria, nightlife abroad?
You carry the one. Mr. Hayes. Which
one do you prefer?
No, one is more expensive than the other one.
No, it doesn't matter. We're going to assume that you have
Okay.
the money for it. Which one do you prefer?
Only 14K. So I prefer nightlife in Nigeria. For
Why?
one reason. For 8 reasons. Reason 1. Okay, 2 reasons.
Eight
Okay.
reasons.
Let's find balance.
Okay.
Divide 1 and 8 by 2. Wait, 1 plus 8 is 9 divided by 2. That's 5.5. 4.5.
4.5.
Okay, so for 4.5 reasons. Reason 1, it's cheaper.
Okay.
Reason 2, the most beautiful women in the world.
What do you mean it's cheaper?
It's cheaper to party in Nigeria than abroad now.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Okay, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Yes, reason number 3,
What's reason number 2?
the most beautiful women in the world
Women.
are Nigerians. Yeah.
Women.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Number 3. Oh,
Face card.
you are monk.
Face card. I mean, are you stupid?
So number 3. What's your mistake? Number 3. So I said cheaper. Number 3 supports it's cheaper because we party till like AM. Like there's no like in America there are laws that you have to end at. Some states is 2 a.m. Most states is 2 a.m. Some places is 3. And then in Texas they do this thing where they say an after-hour sports can do hookah and this thing, and then you can still serve drinks. So different licenses. So the law is very much involved in it. But in Nigeria,
you can party till 6 a.m. in Nigeria.
Yeah, exactly.
Like in the morning you're going on.
And so that's part of why it's cheaper in Nigeria, because one, if you are paying to get inside, right, you're paying for more hours, right? Where abroad you're paying to be there. You go at 11, you're wasting your time. It doesn't pop until like 12:30, and you end at 2. But you still pay $25, $50 to enter. That's what I mean by it's cheaper. So it's cheaper, beautiful women, longer time partying, 4.5, right? So I have 1.5 reasons left. The weather in Nigeria is just tip-top.
Amazing.
It's tip-top.
Yeah.
When I moved back from the US, I lived in Texas for almost 10 years. Texas is one of the warmest places in the US. But the weather is just not as pleasant as Lagos. Yes. Even when I came in Lagos, it was hotter than the devil's asshole, and I still preferred to be here.
Yeah.
Right. So the weather in Lagos, the weather in Nigeria is tops.
Yeah.
Is tops. It helped my depression. I had serious depression before I left.
Yeah.
Weather changes your constitution.
Yeah. Like, why do you think we don't see people smiling in Russia? It's always cold. They have to frown their face. They can't smile. They really cannot. Like,
but also the economic situation too is really, really bad.
Even me, when I was in Russia, I did not smile. What? You cannot.
The weather
it's so cold.
I mean, that's why people travel to the Caribbean and stuff.
Yeah.
Even Florida, that is a very weak economy.
The sun can really
change your
it can really lift your mood. Yeah.
So weather, that's number 4, and then the half. I don't know about the half. I'll come up with the half before the end of the podcast.
Cash or
How about you?
Oh, I have to pick.
Yes, of course. Now,
of course, nightlife in Nigeria.
Oh, you prefer nightlife in Nigeria?
I
thought you were going to pick abroad.
I'll tell you.
So that you can shady balabala in the club.
If I can import my friends to live in Nigeria.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that they can come.
And it's not that easy. Come on, traveling.
It's not easy, yes.
You can just pick up your bags and travel.
It's something to look forward to.
I'm expecting them in.
I'm
expecting them in December. So
they should come and vibe. I'm not going to be there unless they are coming to my house.
You are not.
Because I'm not invited. See, this is why I was surprised when I said most beautiful women, and you were like, "Hey," I was like,
"Oh, so yeah,
I'm talking about
you. Back. It's payback.
So that's why you're talking about your friends. You're not talking about me either. She'll get. So you understand my switch.
Now with that, it was because she already hit me in the first part.
No, it's your nature.
I'm telling you,
it's your wicked nature. As a Yoruba woman, you excluded me.
Oh
you my friends are all coming, but not you.
No, you're here already.
See my life outside.
You're here already, so I don't have an issue.
You want to fucking disgrace me, Nita? Dotun?
Anyways, if I can like have my, because I my friends are big vibes. Like I promise you, like there's no dull moment to them. Like I
Yeah.
feel on top of the world. Like when I'm
they're
with
around,
them,
yeah.
I feel so good. Like if I can import my friends to come and live in Nigeria, or if I can find friends, like I can't even find. If I can
Of
find,
course you can find.
but if they
I'm
can
going to do the
live,
rest of the podcast facing this way. How do you find friends?
God,
Mazzarella.
no, I just really love
Yes,
them.
fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, you're part of
You have
them.
insulted me.
You're part of them.
I'm not doing it again.
In fact, you top the list. Don't worry.
If this mic wasn't in my way, I'll walk off this set.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you all for attending Dami's theatre art school.
But yeah. Honestly speaking, if I can have like my vibes, my tribe here, I would prefer Nigeria because because of all the reasons you've said now, it's cheaper. It's not cheaper.
Oh, the half reason is because Dami is here. You will not be excited at being a half reason in Jesus' name.
Hey, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I know that I'm a full reason. Don't worry about it. I know. I'm very confident about it. There's nothing you can do without
If I
me.
could ease, I would ease right now.
You don't know how to use. I can see. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, honestly speaking, if like my friends are here, I would prefer Nigeria. Not because it's cheaper, but because like, you know, the weather is good. It's big vibes. You can party till morning. There's more flexibility. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll prefer it. And it feels safer.
And the things you were saying earlier make sense, but I know that for sure, if you are surrounded by the right people, people can look at you however they like. Those eyes will be blind.
I would not even see the eyes. Like
Because,
if my crowd, the only eyes that matters are my friends' eyes.
Yeah,
So
big vibes.
really.
Have you been going to the gym? You're looking fabulous. So
Really?
sporty spice.
Oh,
I
more.
was going to say scary spice, but you already know that.
It's just that the herbs have not come yet. God. I don't
My
know
own
when
have
to
come. I'm ready. I'm ready for
my God.
Nigerian summer. It starts next
No.
week.
I'm beginning to enjoy the gym.
Oh.
Yeah. So like usually I'll always
When you travel, do
trade
you go
off.
to the gym?
I don't. In fact, that's my fear for traveling. When I travel for long, coming back and going into the gym is always a struggle. And that's what I've struggled with for like a long time. Or like when I'm on a project and I'm not able to get like a dose or a fix in the gym, going back into it consistently is
It's
always a
difficult,
problem. But now I've gotten my consistency. Even once I show up, I enjoy the sections. No matter how painful it is, it's sweet pain.
Yeah.
I feel good afterwards, and that's where I need to be.
On Carnival cruises, like those big ships, do they have gyms there?
Yes, they do.
And people will be lifting and then the ocean will just...
It's true. No, but it's always... So, you know, those big ships, you don't feel it though. It's so stable.
I'm a local boy.
You've not been on a cruise before?
Take me on a cruise.
I'm asking you.
I've never been.
Oh,
Talakalawa. We are poor.
No. So listen.
I'm only economy class.
Listen. Going on a cruise
Yeah.
is cheaper. It's cheaper way of traveling than any other way.
Because it takes 10 years to get to where you're going.
No. Because you're as hotel on board and you're traveling as well. So it's ticket and hotel in one.
And the
food.
vacation, that's 3. And
Yes,
food,
and then an activities.
Yeah.
And it's always one thing or the other. They will have like shows, different things. And I promise you, it's
So they
never
have good
expensive.
gyms there too.
If you can book it ahead of time, the prices are always very ridiculous,
so Dami,
very
can
cheap.
we do 2028 May?
So my next question is cash or cards? Because it's not me and you.
2028.
Oh no, but
Plan for the future. You have a 5-year plan?
I have to plan cruise with my friends.
See, she
Hopefully
keep
next
not
year.
telling camera one. Am I not
Including
her friend?
including you.
Kinimushi, what have I done to deserve things? Okay.
Anyway, on to the next.
I see the love in your eyes.
I have mad love for you, so
Camera one, I'm blushing.
I take it back. Cash or card?
Cash or card? Yeah, I'm a technology person. I prefer cards. The problem, depends on where I am. If I'm in Nigeria, it's cash. And this is why, because a lot of people ask for money. I prefer to have money on hand to give, sometimes. So, but now, because POS is now getting more and more expensive to get cash out, so I'll now be standing there arguing with somebody that 10K is 250 or 10K is, like, I don't have time for that. But ideally, card for me. in general, card for me. But anytime it's cash, it's just because I want to have something on hand to give somebody here. Yeah.
I mean, me too. Like cash. In fact, Apple Pay, if possible.
Apple Pay.
Can we?
Mo ti jẹ gbèsè lórí Apple Pay.
Can we just tap it? Can we just?
My Apple Pay,
Can it just be tapped?
Ó ti expired.
And it
I
also
spent all the money.
It also shows the culture of the fact that Nigerian people just like spending. Cause any small thing,
Yeah.
man, yeah, I know.
It's big
It's
vibes.
big flex.
Big flex.
Yeah.
Dami, take me on a cruise now.
To your
Let's
village.
go and see. No,
Is
my
there river
village
to
is
your
not.
village?
My village
Is
is
there river in
landlocked.
your village?
My village is landlocked. Oh, I can drive my Okada to the village.
Your village people are really calling you.
They are calling you. I'm hearing it.
Okay.
Woske.
With echo.
Woske.
Okay.
And me too, I'm in my bed. I'm sleeping. I'm like, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so text or call?
Text. I'm a big text person. Even the breakfast that they recently served me, it was
Oh
on
my
text.
God, you're always on breakfast.
I'm so hot and single and lonely.
Huh.
Lupita and Yogo,
I
please
think I can
come and
understand.
take me.
I think I can understand why.
Lupita.
Lupita,
I'm married, Lupita.
you, is she not in a relationship?
No.
Why you be hiring people's women?
No. Women are their own women.
No,
Can you
but
stop that?
Come on, I mean, if someone you have to respect that. If someone is in a relationship with
She's
someone,
not in a relationship.
I thought she was.
She's single.
Did they break up?
Yeah, some years ago, like a couple years ago, yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Or last year, gone.
I
She was
know-
really sad. She was public about it too.
Oh,
It was really sad.
Because they were good together, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I love it for her.
Niggas
She'll be
ain't
fine.
shit.
Next relationship, she'll keep it quiet.
No.
Anyway, driver or passenger?
It's me and
Oh,
Lupita.
text or call? I prefer call. I hate texting. I
You
don't
better
even
fix
read
it because we can't be
messages.
friends.
Guy,
Yes.
you can't force me to move to your side.
I can't, no.
And I cannot force you to
I will
move
come
my
to your
side.
house. I will
do
kick
what?
down your bedroom door.
I will still not.
Reply my texts.
My dear.
You have to
can't-
text me back.
They will bounce you at the gate. You
don't
cannot
have
enter.
you don't have choice. You have to reply my text.
No, I mean, I'll eventually get it, but it's just not something I'm very comfortable with.
I'll buy a device for you that when you get text, it will read it out, shouting in your ear.
Doesn't
Then you
matter.
start responding to
It
text.
doesn't matter. I prefer to call. Like I can see someone text,
Mm.
and then I'll just pick up my phone and call the person. I'm like, hey, yeah, let's talk.
Yeah, man.
I mean, your preference is your preference.
gross.
My preference is my preference.
I like text because
they
I
are
can wake
both-
up tomorrow morning. I don't have to remember what you told me because it's right there.
It's lack of memory.
It's not even that. It's not even that because, Dami,
It's lack
which
of
of
memory.
us has a better memory?
I do. Stupid.
Dami! Camera one!
What did you
One,
eat
if
this
we're on
morning?
you. Eh?
Eh,
What did I eat this morning?
eh.
I ate jollof rice
So you cannot-
and egg. No, I cook the food myself, so I know. I ate jollof rice and
Who doesn't
egg
cook their
made
food
with.
themselves?
Me question. Send me down.
Who does
Can I
not
answer
cook
your
that?
question?
Everybody cook their food themselves. So
Anyway, I ate jollof rice and ofada egg.
Mm.
Like I had like remnants of ofada, and then I put in the egg, put a little salt, maybe a little omelette, and I made tea. What did you eat this morning?
bread and tea.
Oh,
I was fast.
so
when I
fast.
ate.
Camera one. Sherry.
I mean, so we're just like, okay. Anyway, let's
Mm.
quickly rush through it. Driver or passenger? Do you like to be the driver or
Do I
be the
prefer to
passenger?
drive? I prefer to drive.
Okay.
Mm. Answer the question before you run away.
I prefer passenger.
Now, of course you do now. You can see the
Alright.
lavish one. You can see the lavish one. Somebody's wearing real shoe. Someone's wearing fake shoe. You can't see the difference.
I'll just ignore it.
Ostama.
I'll just ignore it.
Camera two. Crazy.
iOS or Android?
For the grace of God, I just was able to afford iOS. So thank God. Camera one, thank God for me.
So you used to be like an Android guy.
No, I never was. But I used to have I bought an Android phone like 3 or 4 years ago because a lot of my friends have Android. And because I'm a techie person, they keep asking me technical questions about, oh, my Android is doing this, my Android is. So I bought one so that I'll be able to
Test
answer
it
the
out.
questions.
Yeah.
I used to install like
Software.
the software on there, and then the good thing about Android is it's very flexible. Like you can have cracked software, stuff that you have to pay for on the iPhone. It's free on the Android. And I used to install some of my movie downloading websites on my Android.
Piracy.
It's not piracy. It's called accessibility.
Your village people really followed you here because now I have to hand you over to. I have to hand you over to the authorities.
Mr. Aziz, Ejo, imagine keep police wale. Don't let police enter the compound. Though.
Anyway, mine is iOS because like all my gadgets are like, so it's easy to start work here and finish work.
MacBook, Mac Pro, Mac
And
Mac
I think
car.
that's how a lot of people are. Like if you're using Android as well, you would want to you want your gadget to be Android because so that there is easy compatibility.
Just that Apple stuff is just expensive.
I know.
Yeah, they need to start bringing their prices down because
That's their business.
we share lavish.
The one that
We share lavish. You know what? It's my business because it's my money that they're using. Look, I have iPhone 13. I want 15. For me, little way, yeah. Give me your iPhone 15. I want USB-C.
16 is coming out in September.
And so you get the 16 and give me 15.
I'm just trading my 15 and get my 16. I don't have to pay so much
I
money.
want USB-C.
That's why I like Apple. It's so easy to trade in and get the new one.
I can't trade in my own. They say it's only $20 to give me for it. Did I sin?
Oh my
Did I
God.
sin that I kept my phone for 3 years? Did I sin? Camera one, Shemo Sheni.
Messi or Ronaldo?
I don't like Ronaldo.
So Messi.
Yeah, if I don't.
Okay. Pounded yam or Mamala? Because I don't care for sports. That's why I'm not answering.
No,
it.
answer the redness. Messi or Ronaldo.
I don't
Choose
care
one.
for
Just choose
it.
Messi and let's move on. No, I'm serious. Choose Messi.
Messi.
Thank you. Messi is the most blameless person on the field and he's one of the most talented. There's no really. If you want to argue, fuck you.
I give it your camera.
Me and camera one have a relationship. Oh. Also, my Oga.
Pounded yam or Amala?
I'm from Osun State,
Okay.
but I was raised in Ibadan.
Okay.
So you understand the.
Pounded yam or Amala?
If I'm in America, pounded yam. If I'm in Nigeria, amala. American amala can never be as good as any amala they make in Nigeria.
You know, I'm so proud to say this, that anytime I travel, especially with my mom, we will always take the food stuff. We will always take amala.
You carry a lubo and everything.
Yeah.
So
So
you make
anywhere
you make
amala,
a
don't
homemade amala.
Yeah.
So yeah, amala all the way.
Anywhere amala.
I can
Anywhere.
tell by looking at you. By skipping. No, stop that. No, my eye is paining me now.
Whiskey, Davido, or Burna?
I love that question. And it's a question about behavior, fuckboy, or blameless. None of them are blameless. But I'll tell you why Wizkid is the guy I pick. I'm not a Wiz hive, but the reason I pick Wizkid is he seems to be able to control his sexual drive better than 001. And he doesn't involve himself in mudslinging.
Bombastic side eye.
He doesn't involve himself in mudslinging like Oluwabona. And that's the only reason why I choose Wizkid. Now, one reason my one critique I have of Wizkid is that he's leaving the streets behind. He's trying to be a London boy. Good for him. He's enjoying his life, right? He still makes music, and he dropped a banger with the Shensia very recently, called "Wind on Me" or something like that. Wing on Me. Find it. It's good, camera one. But Wizkid out of the three.
Okay, so your choice is Whiskey.
Your choice is 001.
On this note, we're going to end this podcast. Thank you so much.
No, she has to answer. I told you. If she won't tell you, I'll tell you.
It's always a blessing to have you guys. Thank you so much for having us. This is the end of the podcast. And thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share. Until the next episode, I remain your host. Oh my God, it's Dami. Peace out. Come on.